So it's been reported that Disney now is the main shareholder for Hulu, which means they own it now. So that's just one step closer to world domination. Everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you guys that came out for the live stream for the past 2 nights. Thank you guys. It was a great live discussion. I love having you guys come out. It was just a great discussion and great feedback, and I love having those discussions with you guys. So it looks like Disney now owns Hulu. And like I joked, that's one step closer to having world domination because now they just own everything. And it kind of confuses me because now they bought Fox so they could have all the properties for the Disney Plus streaming service, right? But now if they're going to have the main stock shares for Hulu and they are now overseeing Hulu now, why would they do that? You know, why would you now split the consumer to 2 different platforms? You know what I mean? Because we now heard like a couple weeks ago that we were going to get a Ghost Rider series on Hulu, right? It's not going to be on Disney Plus with the MCU shows, right? And we're going to have the Ghost Rider series on Hulu, and we automatically assume that we're going to get like the Luke Cage, Punisher, and Daredevil stuff on Hulu as well. So why would Disney now split the consumer base to go to 2 different platforms? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you are trying to compete with Netflix, right? Like, you're trying to compete with Netflix to get that monthly service to be the #1 streaming service. So wouldn't you want to stack everything you possibly can on the Disney Plus? Are you using Hulu for sort of like your redheaded stepchild shows and movies that you don't want to be part of your main service? Like, oh, we know you guys like Daredevil and stuff, but we're going to put that on Hulu because it's not good enough to be on Disney Plus. You know, oh, New Mutants, that movie is an abomination. We're not releasing that in theaters and putting our name on it. We're going to release that on Disney Plus. That hasn't been confirmed, but I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up going to Hulu. So what I don't understand is you're going to do the Loki, the Bucky, Falcon show, the Scarlet Witch show. You're doing all those shows on Disney Plus, but yet you're going to put Ghost Rider and all these things that are technically part of the MCU over on Hulu. And it just doesn't make sense for me. You could take like Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Ghost Rider and Daredevil, and you can create this giant universe on Disney Plus, and you're like, no, I'm going to split the consumer base and have 2 different platforms. So if you want that MCU stuff, you need to go subscribe to Hulu. If you want this MCU stuff, you need to sign up for Disney Plus. So what originally was going to cost $7.99 or $7 a month for Disney Plus is now going to end up costing you like anywhere between $15 to $17 if you want both Hulu and Disney Plus, which makes no sense. Like, can you imagine if Netflix was like, well, if you want our Netflix shows, you need to be a subscriber to Netflix. But if you want our Netflix original movies, you need to sign up for Netflix Zero. Netflix Zero, which is going to be an extra $6 to $7 a month atop your Netflix subscription. Can you imagine if Netflix like bought Amazon Prime and Netflix is like, well, we got Netflix shows and then we got Amazon original shows? That makes no sense. Why are you splitting the consumer base? You can simply just raise the price of Netflix and bring all those IPs into Netflix. Like, why don't you just take all the Hulu stuff, close Hulu down, and integrate that into your Disney Plus, and then just raise the price of Disney Plus? Because now it's getting to the point where it's almost as getting expensive as cable. It's like Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus, DC streaming service online, Netflix, HBO Now. Like, it's getting mad expensive. And it doesn't make any sense for Disney to now have ownership of Hulu, and instead of integrating those IPs into Disney Plus, you're just going to make the consumer have to pay basically double for something that could all be under one roof. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like they are slowly dominating the entire world. I mean, you look at Avengers Endgame right now in the box office, right? It's been #1 for 3 weeks straight. And you know what? The movie that's probably going to take out the #1 spot, if it ain't John Wick, is probably going to be Aladdin, which is another Disney movie. It's like Disney movies are competing with their own movies at this point. You know, that's why they have to do Star Wars one year, Avatar the following year, Star Wars, Avatar, because they can't compete because they're all the same company. They're going to be competing with themselves. It's sort of like what WWE has been doing. Like, there's no competition since WCW been bought out, and Vince is just competing with himself. I mean, at this point, it's just going to alienate the consumers, I think. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about the fact that now Disney owns Hulu, and it's just one step closer to world domination. That's my thoughts, guys. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.